You've probably heard this before. It's normal for your legs to get weaker as you age. But what if that belief is quietly holding you back? If you're over 50, chances are you walk regularly and think that's enough to keep your legs strong. And walking is great for your heart. But here's the problem. Walking alone doesn't fully train the muscles that protect your joints, keep your balance steady, and prevent falls. That's why so many active adults still feel unsteady, stiff, or weaker than they expect. To make things worse, many people avoid leg strength training altogether. They're worried about injury, intimidated by the gym, or simply don't know where to start. The result? Muscle loss, poor balance, joint stiffness, and a higher risk of falling, all of which can slowly take away independence. Here's the truth. Leg strength isn't about fitness. It's about freedom. In this video, I'll show you 2 simple science-backed leg exercises you can do anywhere, one perfect for beginners and one to level up safely after 50. Stick with me to learn how to do them correctly and start rebuilding strong, reliable legs today. Before we begin, drop a comment with your name, age, and where you're watching from. Let's get stronger, together. Many people over 50 begin to accept weaker legs as a natural and unavoidable part of aging. They notice it when standing up from a chair takes more effort, when stairs feel heavier, or when balance feels less reliable. Over time, this belief quietly limits how much they move, because they assume their body is simply wearing out. However, leg weakness is not just about age, it's often about how the muscles are, or are not, being used. Without the right kind of stimulus, leg muscles gradually lose strength and coordination. This creates a cycle where reduced confidence leads to less movement, and less movement leads to further weakness. Understanding that leg strength can still be rebuilt after 50 is important, because it shifts aging from something that happens to you into something you can actively influence through smarter movement and training. Walking is often recommended as the safest and easiest activity for people over 50, and it certainly has benefits for heart health and circulation. However, walking alone does not place enough demand on the leg muscles to maintain strength, balance, and power as we age. Over time, the legs adapt to this low level of challenge and gradually become weaker, even in people who walk every day. This is why many active adults still struggle with standing up, climbing stairs, or feeling steady on uneven ground. The problem isn't effort, it's the type of stimulus the legs receive. To stay strong and independent, the legs need targeted exercises that challenge them in a safe and controlled way. If this perspective helps you rethink leg training after 50, subscribe for more science-backed, senior-smart fitness guidance. Leave a comment below with your age and tell me whether walking has ever felt not enough for you. Your experience might help someone else take their first step towards stronger legs. As we get older, the muscles in the legs are often the first to lose strength and responsiveness, especially if they are not challenged in specific ways. Everyday activities like walking or light housework keep us moving, but they rarely ask the muscles to produce force or maintain tension for long enough to stay strong. Over time, this leads to reduced power, slower reactions, and decreased balance. These changes don't usually happen suddenly. They build quietly in the background until tasks that once felt easy start to feel demanding. This is why leg weakness can come as a surprise to many people over 50. The good news is that muscles remain highly adaptable at any age. With the right type of exercises, leg strength, control, and confidence can be rebuilt safely and effectively. Strong legs are more than a fitness goal. They are the foundation of independence after 50. Leg strength supports nearly every daily activity, from standing up and walking to maintaining balance and preventing falls. When the legs are weak, the risk of injury increases and confidence in movement decreases, often leading people to move less and rely more on support. This loss of confidence can quietly shrink daily life. On the other hand, when leg strength is maintained, people move more freely, recover balance more quickly, and feel safer in their bodies. Research consistently shows that lower body strength is one of the strongest predictors of longevity and quality of life. Protecting leg strength is not about aesthetics or performance. It's about preserving the ability to live independently, stay active, and enjoy daily life well into older age. The challenge is finding leg exercises that are both effective and safe after 50. Many people avoid strength training because they worry about joint pain, injuries, or complicated gym routines. As a result, they either do nothing or rely only on walking. The solution is not extreme workouts, but simple movements that place the right kind of tension on the muscles without stressing the joints. Exercises that use controlled positions, steady breathing, and proper alignment can build strength while protecting the knees and hips. These movements also train balance and coordination, which are just as important as muscle power. When exercises feel manageable and safe, people are far more likely to stay consistent. And consistency, not intensity, is what allows leg strength to improve and independence to last after 50. The good news is that rebuilding leg strength after 50 does not require heavy weights or long workouts. Just a few well-chosen exercises, done consistently, can quickly improve strength, balance, and confidence. These movements work with the body's natural mechanics, making them easier to learn and safer to practice. When leg muscles are challenged correctly, everyday tasks like standing up, climbing stairs, and walking on uneven ground begin to feel easier and more secure. This approach shifts exercise from something exhausting into something empowering. Small daily efforts create meaningful progress over time. If this message encourages you to take leg strength seriously after 50, subscribe for more science-backed Senior Smart fitness guidance. Leave a comment below with your age and tell me which daily movement feels hardest for you right now: standing up, stairs, or balance. Your comment might inspire someone else to start strengthening their legs today. What makes this approach especially effective is how quickly it carries over into real life. When leg strength and stability improve, people notice changes outside of exercise almost immediately. Standing up feels smoother, walking feels lighter, and balance feels more reliable during everyday tasks. This reduces the hesitation and caution that often creep in after 50. Instead of avoiding movement, people begin to trust their legs again. That trust encourages more activity throughout the day, which further reinforces strength and coordination. Over time, this creates a positive cycle. Stronger legs lead to more movement, and more movement helps maintain strength. Rather than training for fitness alone, you are training for confidence and independence. This is how leg exercises become a practical tool for living well, supporting mobility, safety, and freedom in daily life as you age. Over time, this kind of training also changes how people think about aging. Instead of seeing physical decline as inevitable, they begin to recognize how much influence daily habits really have. Stronger legs don't just support movement, they support confidence, independence, and a sense of control. When the body feels capable, people are more willing to stay active, social, and engaged with life. Simple actions like going for outings, traveling, or playing with grandchildren feel less intimidating. This mental shift is powerful because it replaces fear with possibility. Exercise stops being about fighting age and becomes a way to cooperate with the body. By choosing movements that build strength safely and consistently, aging becomes a process you can shape, not something you simply endure. This perspective helps people stay proactive, optimistic, and committed to caring for their bodies well beyond 50. Another important benefit of building leg strength is improved balance and fall prevention. Strong leg muscles help the body react quickly when balance is challenged, whether it's stepping on an uneven surface or changing direction suddenly. After 50, reaction time naturally slows, but targeted leg exercises can help maintain these protective responses. When the legs are strong and responsive, the body can correct small missteps before they become dangerous falls. This is especially important because falls are one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. Improving leg strength is not just about moving better, it's about staying safe. With stronger legs, people feel more secure on stairs, outdoors, and in unfamiliar environments. This security reduces fear and encourages more movement, creating a safer and more active lifestyle overall. Ultimately, the goal of leg training after 50 is not to achieve peak athletic performance, but to protect quality of life. Strong legs make daily life easier, safer, and more enjoyable. They allow you to move without constantly thinking about pain, balance, or fatigue. When leg strength is maintained, people can keep their routines, hobbies, and independence for much longer. This reduces reliance on others and supports a more active, fulfilling lifestyle. The key is choosing exercises that are realistic, repeatable, and aligned with how the body changes over time. Progress doesn't require perfection, just consistency and intention. By investing a few minutes each day in strengthening your legs, you're investing in years of mobility, confidence, and freedom. Strong legs are not just about movement, they are about continuing to live life on your own terms. The most powerful part of this approach is how sustainable it is over the long term. After 50, consistency matters far more than intensity, and leg training must fit easily into daily life to last. Simple, controlled exercises place less stress on the joints and nervous system, making them easier to repeat week after week. This lowers the risk of burnout, soreness, or injury, common reasons people stop exercising altogether. As leg strength improves gradually, confidence grows alongside it, reinforcing the habit. Exercise becomes something you maintain, not something you start and quit. Over time, this steady practice preserves mobility, balance, and independence without overwhelming the body. Rather than chasing quick results, you build a reliable foundation that supports movement year after year. This is how leg strength becomes a long-term asset, helping you stay active, capable, and self-reliant well beyond 50. In the end, strong legs after 50 are not about pushing limits. They are about protecting your future. With the right exercises, your legs can stay powerful, stable, and responsive for many years to come. This supports balance, reduces the risk of falls, and keeps everyday movements comfortable and confident. You don't need to do everything at once. Starting with just 1 or 2 simple exercises practiced regularly can create meaningful change. The body responds best to patience and consistency, not pressure. When leg training becomes part of your routine, it quietly supports your independence and quality of life. If this message encourages you to take leg strength seriously after 50, subscribe for more science-backed, senior smart fitness guidance. Leave a comment below with your age and tell me which movement you want to improve most: standing up, stairs, or balance. Your comment might motivate someone else to begin strengthening their legs today. What many people don't realize is that it's never too late to begin strengthening the legs. Even after years of inactivity or discomfort, the muscles and nervous system remain capable of adapting. When the legs are challenged in safe, controlled ways, they respond by becoming stronger, more coordinated, and more reliable. This can be deeply motivating for people who believed decline was unavoidable. Small improvements, standing up with less effort, walking with better balance, or feeling steadier on stairs, build confidence and encourage continued effort. Over time, these small wins add up to meaningful change. Starting later in life doesn't limit results. It simply changes the pace. With patience and the right approach, leg strength can be rebuilt at any age, helping you stay active, capable, and engaged in daily life. Another key insight is that leg strength supports far more than just movement. It supports confidence in decision-making. When your legs feel reliable, you're more willing to take part in activities that require standing, walking, or changing direction. This confidence reduces hesitation, which is often a hidden cause of stiffness and imbalance after 50. Strong, responsive legs allow the body to react naturally instead of bracing or freezing. As a result, movement becomes smoother and more automatic. This ease carries into daily choices, going out more often, staying active longer, and maintaining social connections. In this way, leg training quietly improves both physical ability and quality of life. By strengthening the legs, you're not just training muscles, You're supporting the freedom to move through the world with assurance and independence as you age. Ultimately, building stronger legs after 50 is about preserving freedom. Freedom to move without hesitation, to stay involved in the activities you enjoy, and to rely on your own body with confidence. When leg strength is maintained, aging feels less restrictive and more manageable. You're not constantly adapting your life around weakness or fear of losing balance. Instead, movement supports your lifestyle rather than limiting it. This kind of strength doesn't demand extreme effort or perfection. It grows from simple, consistent habits that respect your body's needs. By choosing exercises that are safe, effective, and realistic, you give yourself the best chance to remain active and independent for years to come. Strong legs become a quiet form of security, supporting not just how you move today, but how you live tomorrow. As leg strength improves, many people notice a shift in how they approach daily movement. Tasks that once required planning or caution, getting up from a low chair, stepping onto a curb, or walking on uneven ground, begin to feel automatic again. This ease reduces mental fatigue and allows the body to move more naturally. When the legs are strong and responsive, the brain doesn't need to constantly monitor balance or brace for instability. This frees up attention and energy for enjoying the moment rather than managing fear. Over time, this relaxed confidence encourages more spontaneous movement throughout the day, which further reinforces strength and coordination. It becomes a positive loop. Stronger legs lead to easier movement, and easier movement keeps the legs strong. This is how consistent, well-chosen exercises quietly support comfort, confidence, and independence after 50. In the long run, this approach helps redefine what healthy aging looks like. Instead of focusing on limitations, attention shifts to capability, what the body can still do and continue to improve. Strong legs act as a foundation for this mindset, because they influence nearly every movement you make. When the legs feel dependable, people are more willing to stay active, try new activities, and maintain social connections. This engagement has benefits that go beyond physical health, supporting mental well-being and overall quality of life. Aging becomes a process of adaptation rather than decline. By consistently caring for leg strength, you give yourself the tools to remain involved, confident, and self-sufficient. This isn't about turning back the clock. It's about moving forward with stability and assurance, knowing your body can support the life you want to keep living. At the end of the day, building strong legs after 50 isn't about pushing your body to extremes. It's about giving it the support it needs to keep you independent. Strong, stable legs make everyday life easier. Standing up feels natural, balance feels reliable, and movement feels less stressful. You don't need perfect workouts or endless time. What matters is choosing the right exercises and doing them consistently. Small, steady efforts add up to real strength, confidence, and freedom over time. Aging doesn't mean giving up control of your body. It means learning how to care for it more intelligently. If this video helped you rethink leg strength after 50, subscribe for more science-backed, senior-smart fitness guidance. Leave a comment below with your age and tell me which movement you want to improve most: standing up, stairs, or balance. Your comment could motivate someone else to start taking care of their legs today.